Hey guys, what up? It's Dan from AutoMotivationZ here with another car video. This is going to be the 5 things I hate about my BMW X3M Competition 2020. The number one thing that I hate coming from my Audi is there is no button here to change the station. I had that right here every time, and it was very easy and convenient to change. Now granted, this has gesture control, so what we'll do is we'll go in here. We're not going to actually look at the, well, we can look at the sock, but we can't play it. But if you go like this, it'll change. Now that's okay, but usually the button is right here to change it. That's where I'd like it to be on the steering wheel. The 2021s have that, 2022s have that, but in the 2020 model it does not have that. So that's the one thing I hate about the steering wheel. I love the steering wheel in general. I wish that button was there. And like I said, it is there on the other ones, on the newer ones. Second thing I hate about this car, I already knew this going into it that I was gonna hate this, the gas mileage. You guys, the gas mileage is very, very bad in this car. So we'll take the camera and we'll show you. It shows 18.2 mixed. I actually have gotten, and let me pull out my phone here, a handy dandy app for gasoline, and I'll show you what I've gotten so far. .4 and 17.7. Not ideal gas mileage for a car that has a big gas tank, but it's not super huge gas tank, so it's not terrible. Yeah, I mean, I knew going into this that I was gonna be filling up more often, and I do, but you guys, when you hear that engine, it just doesn't matter. To be completely honest, when you hear the engine and you punch it in Sport Plus, it doesn't matter. I don't care that I'm paying, you know, an extra $10 at the pump. I'm having fun, and that's what I wanted to do. Number 3 thing that I hate about this car, definitely, I hate the fact that there is no functionality at all of the center stack at all. You cannot change anything. It is just there. In the RS3, I rather enjoyed having the configurability to do whatever I wanted in the center dash. If I wanted everything in a cluster, if I wanted everything separated out, if I wanted the navigation in the cluster, I could do that. You can't do anything in this. So that's the number 3 thing I hate. I knew that going into it, but I thought there might be at least some functionality. I was wrong. So that's me. Yeah, it's on me. Number 4 thing that I hate about this car, I don't really enjoy the radio. I have the Harman Kardon radio sound system in here. Hate is a strong word. It's not as good as my Bang & Olufsen was in my RS3, but it's still pretty dang good. Harman Kardon has kind of used to be reserved for the, you know, the really high-end luxury cars. You would see it in high-end Mercedes and things like that. Now it's in everything. I mean, they have Harman Kardon speakers in Subaru. Not knocking Subaru, because I've had 4 of them, but when you buy a $25,000 car, you can get Harman Kardon speakers in that. So for a this was like an $85,000 car, brand new. It seems kind of cheap, to be honest. Everything else is so nice in here. The speakers, I wish they were a little bit better. In number 5, and this is something that I just haven't played with the settings, so don't flame me on this, is the steering intervention when you set it up in the safety features right here. So if I go to this and I just have everything on, I haven't configured everything, I just have everything on, but the steering intervention for blind spot detection, I'm just going to turn that off because it's crazy, man. It's just, it'll jerk you into the next lane almost. And it's something that I don't like it, to be honest. I mean, everything else is fine, but yeah, it's just something that, you know, going through, and like I said, it's just because I haven't had a chance to play around with all the options yet. But man, it is aggressive. Yes. And I will say that the sixth thing, even though this is 5 things, I'll give you one extra. Number 6 thing that I don't like about this car is the fact that in comfort suspension, this car is still pretty dang aggressive. I know that a lot of people talk about the 2021 LCI versions of these. They have gone through and updated the suspension, so it's not as harsh. But you guys, this reminds me of my STI. I mean, it is pretty rough going over bumps, even in comfort mode. In comfort mode, I would expect things to be pretty tame. The RS3 was kind of like that. Everything was pretty tame. You put it in dynamic mode, and it firms everything up. That's how it should be, in my opinion. It's not like that at all. Comfort in here is pretty aggressive. The steering too, I keep the steering in comfort all the time, because otherwise, I mean, it's like you don't, you know, it's like back in the day when you don't have power steering. It really gives your arms a workout, to the point where I don't even put the lane departure warning thing on unless I really, really want it on, because that really firms up the steering, even in comfort. Yeah. So you guys, that's 5 things I hate. Do I hate this car? No, absolutely not. I really do enjoy this car. I like all of the features. I like all the bells and whistles that it comes with. You know, with the gesture control, you can turn the radio up and down. You can do whatever you want. You have functionality where you can change the different tiles to see, you know, what, you know, your media or your vehicle or your navigation or anything like that. It's fantastic. And you know, the heads-up display is fantastic too. And you can't really see it too well, but let's see if we can get a shot of it. You can't really see it too well, but it's in there. So hate is a strong word. I wouldn't say I really hate anything other than that steering wheel button. That's the one thing that really drives me crazy about this car. It's easy enough, like I showed you, the gesture control, where it just goes boop like that and it changes it. It's easy enough to change, but I just haven't done it. You can get new steering wheels. I don't know if you can put a 2021 steering wheel on a 2020. You might be able to, but I'm not gonna. It's not that big of a hate that I'm gonna go out and spend, you know, $900 on a different steering wheel just so I can get that on there. So you guys, if you're looking for one of these, definitely check out Motorworks BMW. Andrew Nylin at Motorworks BMW, fantastic dude. He really helped me out with this car. Got me a screaming deal, and I got a screaming deal on the Audi for trade in there too. So if you're looking to trade in a vehicle, give them a shout, and I'll link all of their information below. Fantastic dealership to work with. Probably one of the best experiences I've ever had in a dealership. Really nice guy, helped me out, very attentive, never had any questions unanswered. He was great to deal with, really nice dude too, and he likes cars too, so you know what? How can that be a bad thing, right? So you guys, if you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe. I'm on my push for 1,000 subscribers. I definitely want to grow this channel into something that is bigger than it is now. I appreciate all the subscribers I've gotten to this point, but I am definitely looking to grow. If you guys are looking to get a hold of me to let me know what kind of content you want, you can definitely comment in the comments below, or you can email me. My email is on the YouTube website, so you should be able to see it to unlock it. If you're not a robot, if you're a robot, I'm sorry, it won't let you. With that being said, you know, take it easy, guys. 2022 is going to be a good year. I plan on putting out a lot of more videos. I plan on having a lot more content of the new X3M Competition. Great car. It's been fun so far. I've had it for about 2 weeks, so we'll see what happens. Take it easy, guys, and keep it real. Bye.